So should we start with the new topic, change in profit sharing ratio? And if you have any doubt in any of the previous topic, we can discuss them later. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. One more thing. How was your examination?
So it was fine. I was able to do some of the questions easily. The theory part was there that I was able to do easily.
You were able to complete two topics question.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Okay. So it is 9th of June today. Okay, so now we are going to start a new topic, change in profit sharing rate. Okay, so can you see my screen that I'm sharing?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You got the result also of that test.
No, sir. I'll get on Sunday.
So first of all, this is change in profit sharing ratio. You can see here. Now, there are actually three topics, not two, three. There is total four topics, which is
Yes.
almost similar, like this change in profit sharing ratio, admission, retirement, and death. There are four chapters, which is very similar in nature. There are many
Yes.
topics which are same. There is no difference in these topics, and there are few topics which is like different in these chapters. So whatever we are going to study in this chapter, you have to clearly understand and memorize, because it will be repeated in admission, retirement, and death also. So that's why you need to remember all the theory concept we are going to discuss in this topic. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So let's start with change in profit sharing ratio. What are we going to discuss in this chapter? The first is meaning of reconstitution, calculation of gaining and sacrificing ratio, accounting treatment of goodwill, revaluation of assets and reassessment of liabilities, treatment of reserve, accumulated profit or loss, adjustment of capital, preparation of balance sheet. So these topics, actually, I have written all these topics name so that uh, we cannot forget it, that any chapter, any topic we have missed to complete, it will not happen. So that's why I have written all these learning objective. Now the first thing is, what is the meaning of reconstitution? Okay, so first of all, I have told you in many previous classes that partnership is a relationship. It is also written in the definition, if you remember. Partnership is a relationship between partners. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now, can you tell me what is this relationship between partners? It is
Agreement.
their profit sharing ratio. Yes, it is agreement. Obviously, the relation between them is based on agreement, but their actual relation is profit sharing ratio. That's how they are connected to each other. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Like if you talk about any person, you can say like, he is that person of mine, he is that person of mine. So this is how we say the relationship. Yes. So in the same manner, if we are saying about partners that how they are connected with each other, it is profit sharing ratio. Now, if there is any change in ratio, means we can say it is change in relationship also. Any change in ratio, because they are connected with each other due to this profit sharing ratio. This is their relationship between them. So if there is any change in the ratio, it means there is change in relationship between partners. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
But can you tell me, does it mean that we are like ending the relationship?
No, sir.
Okay. So yes, we are not ending the relationship, but if you change the relationship, there is one thing happening. There is end of a relationship, but in different way. I will explain. First of all, you know that there is agreement between partners.
Yes, sir.
Now, agreement is made on a certain document, like the stamp paper. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to change anything that is written on this stamp paper or written in this agreement, then you have to change the agreement. You cannot like cut the agreement and write other thing like you do in your notebook.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's why if there is any change, it means we have to replace the agreement, replace the partnership deed. So it means there will be end of old agreement or end of old relationship and the start of new agreement. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So this is the meaning of reconstitution. It means change in relationship between partners, or you can say end of old agreement and new agreement will come into existence. So partnership is based on agreement where when there is any change in agreement between partners, it is called reconstitution of partnership. In this case, existing agreement between partners and a new part agreement comes into effect. However, there is no effect on existence of fund. It is not ending the firm. It is just a change in relationship. It is not ending the like ending the firm. So it is also called dissolution of partnership, but it is different from dissolution of firm. Dissolution means and. Okay,
Yeah.
dissolution means and. Now there is two word used here: dissolution of partnership, and there is dissolution of firm. Dissolution of firm, whenever we say dissolution of firm, it means shutdown of business. It is shutdown of business. But when we say dissolution of partnership, it is just a change in relationship, means old partnership relation will come to an end and a new one will start. So change in relationship. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So please write this. This is the meaning of one more thing. Actually, for example, you can say there is total 4 items written here. Means in these situation there will be a reconstitution. All these situation is part of reconstitution. One is change in profit sharing ratio. The second is admission of a new partner, and the third one is retirement of a partner. The last one is death of a partner. All these are part of reconstitution. Now, please write this.
Yes. So what does reconstitution mean?
Reconstitution means again you are making something. Constitution means making something, and re means again. So you are making something again. So reconstitution of partnership means you are making partnership agreement again.
Yes.
Actually, one meaning of constitution is also mm, in Hindi it is samvidhan, like rules and regulation of any country, constitution.
Yes.
Just 1 minute. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after this, the first topic, the practical part, the first one is gaining sacrificing ratio. So this is calculation of gaining and sacrificing ratio. You can see the formula. Actually, when we say sacrifice, when we say sacrifice equals to old share minus new share. Actually, it is written old ratio minus new ratio, but it is uh, same old share minus new share. When we say gain, it means new share minus old share. So it is just
Yes,
opposite of each other. Now, to calculate sacrifice or gain in a single portion, you don't have to use separate formula. You don't have to use the separate formula. What we have to do is that we will use any one formula like sacrifice we are using. And if the result is positive, sorry, if the result is positive, your answer is in positive form, then it is sacrifice. And if the result is negative, then it is gain. Same thing happening here. If you're using the formula of gain and the result is negative, then it is sacrifice. If you're using the formula of sacrifice and the result is negative, then it is gain. Is that clear? Is that clear, Saf? You are on mute.
yes, sir.
Okay. So you can see here that is written in the note also. If there is negative sacrifice, it is called gain. And if there is negative gain, it is called sacrifice. So please write this, the formula.
Yes, yes, sir.
Now, there are two cases in this calculation of gaining sacrificing ratio. One is when old ratio and new ratio of all partners are given. I will give you one example to understand. So let's say that there are three partners, A, B, and C. And are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. And now they have decided to share it equally. This is how you will be given information in the question. So A, B, C are partners sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3:2. So their old profit sharing ratio is given, and now they have decided to share it equally. So new profit sharing ratio is also given. So that is the case number one, when old ratio and new ratio of all partners are given. So old ratio and new ratio both are given. If we have to calculate sacrifice or gain, whatever formula you are using, you will write the formula first. Sacrifice equals to old share minus new share, old share minus new share. Now all the partners, A old share was 5/10, A new share is 1/3. B old share was 3/10, B new share is 1/3. And again C old share was 2/10, new share is 1/3. Now first of all, you know how to write the ratio. You already understood this part in fundamental of partnership. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 5/10 minus 1/3, 3/10 minus 1/3, 2/10 minus 1/3. How I have written these share, you don't have any confusion in that?
No, sir.
Okay. So 30, if you take LCM of these two, it will be 30. Then 15, 10, 3 minus 10. It is 5/30. Positive, and we are using the formula of sacrifice. Answer is positive. It means it is sacrifice. Then 39 minus 10. So minus 1/30. It is negative gain. 30 minus 4/30. It is also gain. Is there any confusion here?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is sacrifice or gain of each partner. It cannot be converted into ratio because one partner is sacrificing, the other two are gaining. If you want to convert these two, B and C, then it will be 1:4. Okay. Again, if you convert this into fraction, it will become 1/5 and 4/5. Yes. So it is
Yes.
actual gain or sacrifice. If you change this, then it will become gaining or sacrificing ratio. Okay. So there are different use of these, but generally we take total gain or sacrifice for calculation. Now, whenever you have to adjust any item by using gaining or sacrificing, Okay, gaining ratio or sacrificing ratio, then we have to use this. Okay, 1 by 30, 4 by 30, 5 by 30. One more thing, actually, yes, that is also important. If you have to adjust any item, the total value with between A, B, and C, then you have to take this fraction form 5 by 30, 1 by 30, and 4 by 30. But if B and C is giving something to A, okay, in that case, B and C will distribute it into 1 is to 4, means 1 by 5 and 4 by 5, not 134 by 30. Okay, we will discuss that later, but you have to remember that for total amount, we will use the sacrifice or gain. For share of A, we will use ratio of B and C. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for total amount, gain or sacrifice in fraction form will be used. For share of A, share of sacrificing partner, gaining ratio of partners will be used. So this is our concept. Please write. There is one case number 2 also, but write case number 1 first. Actually, write all these. Okay. We will discuss case number 2 also after this,
Yes.
but please write this. Tell me after you have completed.
Yeah.
Done? You have
Yes.
completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the second case. When older ratio of partners, their acquired share or sacrifice are given in portion, either in form of from his share or of his share. It doesn't matter. Whatever it will give us, we will use the information to calculate our new ratio. Now, what is the difference between from his share and of his share? I will explain a little bit and then I will solve a question so that you'll understand. From his share means we will directly deduct the, oh, sorry, deduct or add the sacrifice or gain given. Actually, sacrifice will be always deducted. Simply add the gain. Add the gain to the old ratio. If from his share is given, so it will be directly added. Add the gain to the old ratio. But if of his share is given, then multiply the share with the sacrificing partner, sacrificing partner old share and add it to the old share of gaining partner. Means if from his share, it will be directly added to the gaining partner share, or it will be directly deducted from the sacrificing partner share. But it is a sacrifice or gain clearly given. That's why we are directly adding it or deducting it. But when off his share is given, then it is not a sacrifice or gain. It is to be calculated. So for calculation purpose, we multiply the share that is given in the quotient with the sacrificing partner share. And then whatever we get, that is called sacrifice or gain. It will be added to the gaining partner, it will be deducted from the sacrificing partner. So you have to be careful about from his share and off his share. Mm,
Yes, sir.
okay, write this also, from his share and off his share concept.
Yes.
Then we will discuss a question.
Yes.
Okay, so just it is loading. I'm sharing a question. Yes. This is the question. Can you see the question?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first question is about like what they are getting. A, B, and are sharing profit and losses equally. With effect from 1st April 2016, they agreed to share profits in the ratio 4:3. Calculate individual partners' gain or sacrifice due to change in the ratio. This is the first case where old ratio and new ratio is given. Uh, um, okay, actually, the second case question is not given, so I have to form a question from the given one. Actually, I'm just changing the information of given question. Okay, so A, B, and C are partners. Their profit sharing ratio is 5:3:2. Okay, now B is acquiring 1/10 from A. C is acquiring 4/10 from A. New ratio we have to calculate. Okay, I told you the quotient information that will be given is when old ratio of all partners and their acquired share or sacrifice are given in the quotient. Acquired share is given here. B is
Yes.
acquiring 1/10 and C is acquiring 4/10 from A. Okay, so you
Yes.
can say that A is sacrificing 5/10 total.
Yes.
So for solution, it is from his share. And when from his share is given, so it means we have to add the gain to the old ratio. So A ratio will calculate later, but B is getting 1/10 from. So B old ratio is 3/10 and C old ratio is 2/10. Old ratio of
Yes.
all partners we are writing 5/10, 3/10, and 2/10. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Now, A is sacrificing 1/10 to B, 4/10 to C. B is getting 1/10 from A, C is getting 4/10 from A. So
Yes.
10, 3 plus 1, it will be 4/10. It is 10. It is like 10, 2 plus 4. It is 6/10. What? There is a mistake. Actually, okay, okay. Yes, I have done one mistake. Sorry. The question that I have formed is little bit incorrect. It is 1/30 and 4 by 30. That's the mistake.
Yes.
That's why I was thinking that I'm not getting the expected result. So 3 by 10 plus 1 by 30, 2 by 10 plus 4 by 30, and here it is 1 by 30 and 4 by 30. So the 30, 3, 9 plus 1. It is 10 by 30. Here 30, 6
Yes,
plus
sir.
4, 10 by 30. And
Yes.
here it will be 30, 15 minus 1 minus 4. So it is also 10 by 30. Now, the ratio will be 10. Actually, we can write it for 1 by 3, 1 by 3, and 1 by 3. So the new ratio is 1 is to 1 is to 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is our from his share concept. Now, of his share, actually, in of his share, whatever fraction, it will be given like 130. So just 1 minute. There will be calculation. Actually, it is not given. It is very difficult to form the quotient of his share. Okay, I will discuss this part of his share. Actually, I'm not able to find the quotient related to this of his share. So I will try to find the quotient and then we'll discuss this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So until then, you have to solve these three questions that I have done here. You understood the solution that I have done? Any doubt you have?
Sir, can you explain it again?
This.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Like with the
So
questions.
ABC is with the quotient example.
So the question for this, so solution.
Actually, there is no question here. You can see that all the questions that is given here is related to first case only. Old ratio is given, new ratio is given. Then again, old ratio is given, new ratio is given. Then old ratio and new ratio. So all the questions are related with first case. Okay. So that's why I have taken a question of from his share. You can see here A, B, C are partners. The profit sharing ratio is 5 is to 3 is to 2. B is acquiring 1/30th share from A. C is acquiring 430 from A. So you can say A is sacrificing 130 to B and 430 to C. So both share are given by C. That's why it will be deducted from, sorry, both share are given by A. So these two will be deducted from A share. You can see 510 is his old share minus 1 by 30 minus 4 by 30. So 15 minus 1 minus 4 by 30. 10 by 30, 1 by 3. Again, B is getting the 130, so it will be added to his old share. His old share is 3 by 10 plus 1 by 30. We got again 1 by 3. And C is getting 430 from A, so 2 by 10 plus 4 by 30, again 1 by 3. So all the denominators are same. That's why the ratio is 1 is to 1 is to 1. Okay, I will find the
Yes, sir.
question related to this, the case number 2, from his share, of his share, both one, and then we will discuss it in the next class. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please try to solve the question. These three questions that I'm sharing here. I will
Yes,
share it with the team. They will give you the task. Okay.
yes.
Okay. So do you have any other doubt?
No, sir. Like this is a
Okay.
bit new to me, so I have to practice.
Yes, obviously it is a new one. This is a reconstitution. So we will discuss it. You will try to solve some question, then I think it will be easy. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you.
Sir, can I know when is the next class?
The next class one,
No, can I know like when is the next class?
uh, I don't know it either. So you have to ask the team.